Hi Sagittarius, this is your beginning reading of the month here. We're now moving to the 1st to the 15th readings, so happy June. I hope everyone is doing well. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You can be in that energy as well. Again, these are general reads, so I'll try to connect to your energy when I can. If it doesn't resonate, then just throw it away, you know? And it's not for you. All right, right off the bat here, Sag, it looks like some mentor energy is his. The Hierophant here is kind of all about a mentor. Could be spiritual mentor, could also be a physical mentor in sense. Sometimes this could be my therapy card. Maybe we're kind of seeking out therapy. Maybe we're seeking out some answers from maybe even a higher power here. I don't know, there's this mentor energy. So again, that might be in the physical world, that might be in the spiritual world as well. I think we are at a space right now where we're a bit confused. Ace of Swords kind of reverse is all about foggy brain, foggy mind, not sure where to kind of go, what sure are our thoughts, a clear plan of action. You just might be confused. It's kind of like a little bit of confusion here. So you might be seeking someone out. This could be, again, it could also be, meeting, like going to a therapist because you're feeling, you know, your head's not kind of clear and you just need someone to talk to kind of air everything else that's happening. Or it could be just someone that helps kind of, helps you with that confusion, helps you kind of clear your head a bit, makes you kind of feel better there, Sag, because it just kind of seems like there's a lot going on these first 2 weeks of June in that sense. Yeah, there's just this energy of not really believing in ourselves and not really seeing ourselves as this shining star or having kind of a hopes. It's kind of our hopes are kind of lost here in the sense of, I don't know what it is that you're going through right now, but it's, they want you to kind of dream big here, but there is this kind of stuckness going on. And I feel it kind of in the head area in the sense of where it's like, you know, you're just kind of, I feel like your brain's almost literally attacking you in these this first 2 weeks of June, where you're just like, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's fear, whatever it is, there's just kind of a lot going on, and it's kind of stopping you from having hopes. It kind of feels like a little bit of maybe self-sabotage or negative thoughts in a way, and it's like stopping you from really seeing your shining brightness or your power here, which is not a good thing. So I'm glad that you are kind of getting help or airing it out with someone. If obviously if you can't afford therapy, if there's someone here that you look up to, it sounds like this week or these next 2 weeks, that would be kind of a good start for you there, Sag. It kind of seems like you're trying to help someone kind of work through this for you. I feel that energy is kind of a bit low. But again, we're going through some stuff. All right, so we have the 7 of Cups here, which is kind of all about what was confusion. There's going to be some clear choices. I think maybe you've had some options recently. Again, that could also be kind of cluttering your brain. But what I do see here is, in a sense of you kind of trying to find that clear direction forward. What this is all about is kind of picking a direction and kind of going that way. There's something you're not walking away from here either. So I just kind of want to see what this is that you're not walking away from. What are you not walking away from? Why is this kind of decision so hard to kind of make here? You need some time to rest and meditate here. Interesting. I'm just feeling these cards for a second here, Sag. Kind of feels like a bit of isolation. It seems like here, Sag, we've kind of just kept to ourselves a little bit too much. Yes, we've been in this kind of restful kind of mode, maybe healing from something here, but it seems like what naturally should be a cycle of maybe, you know, having the rest and then kind of moving forward. It kind of seems like we're almost stuck now in this. We're stuck in this isolation. We're stuck in kind of taking ourselves out of the world here of, I don't know, it just kind of feels like, again, this kind of extreme isolation that we maybe took to heal ourselves. We're kind of stuck in that. We're stuck in kind of this loneliness. We're stuck in the not moving away from this energy here. We're not allowing ourselves for more opportunity to come forward. And I think now you might be kind of getting help on that. You might be kind of asking, again, whatever this, maybe it's therapy or this mentor kind of for help here. I think that's what you're going to kind of start doing these next few months. You're going to see, you're like, oh, maybe, you know, whatever this is, this isolation, this being by myself isn't really helping me in any way. Maybe it's not really allowing me to really grow, because I'm just kind of being stuck with my thoughts here, and I'm just like letting that mind just go. And even though I'm isolating myself here, and even though I'm kind of resting, nothing's really changing, because I'm still here with my thoughts, and my thoughts are kind of attacking me a little bit right now. I don't know, that might be a specific message, but I think you're kind of realizing that, hey, there might be kind of something more going on here, which is totally okay, which of course, like, everyone goes through those things of self-doubt and mental anguish and depression and things like that. So it seems nice that it feels like, to me, Sag, these 2 weeks you're looking to get help with that, which is great. Because there is this Queen of Swords energy here popping up after the Hermit. The Queen of Swords is kind of someone who's very intellectual. So that's why I say you might be seeing, again, a therapist, might be a female. Again, don't read genders, but maybe a feminine energy here. They're very intellectual. They can see kind of things clearly and be kind of discerning. Some people call them cold, but I don't think they're cold. I think they just kind of see things out logically. And I think that's what, again, whether this person is your friend, whether this is a therapist, I think this person sees things clearly and kind of communicates pretty clearly as well. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. She's not cold. She's just kind of intellectual and is kind of like, oh, this is why you're feeling this way. And that's why I still keep getting this heavy kind of therapy card from you this week, Sag. It's going to help. It's going to definitely help some things here. It's going to help kind of that brain clutter for these next 2 weeks. Whew. All right. So that was like, what else we got for Sag for these 2 weeks? There might be a creative project that didn't really come through the way you wanted it to, and you might have a choice here about it. Maybe this is kind of also why you're kind of feeling a bit down here, a bit cluttered, because something is not kind of, some creative process or maybe a job or something like that is not really working out. You're not really having this passionate start about something, and you're here to kind of make some choices. What is this choice? It could be a relationship as well that because you were hoping for a passionate new beginning for someone, and now you have to kind of make a choice, because that's not really here. Choice is the World. Choice to end a cycle. Choice to kind of move on here. And the Fool. Yeah, they're really pushing for this kind of new start for you. They really want you to choose, I think, this path of completion. This path of, okay, this chapter is done. I'm moving on to the next with this Fool energy card. Because what we do with the World is kind of all about our cycles. And so it seems like you're really closing out a cycle here, Sag, and moving into a new one. Moving into a fresh start. The Fool is very excited about the venture ahead, right? It's card 0. It's the fresh start. It's the beginning. And I think that's what the energy that you need to kind of have here, in the sense of be like, okay, this is today is a new day. This is a new fresh start. Especially if you're in this mental kind of cycle here that we've been going on for a little bit. Turn it to the positive and turn it to be like, well, I wonder what my life can kind of be now, and be open to those possibilities here. They want you to choose that. They want you to choose kind of the new path forward. And that doesn't even mean that you have to have everything strategized and like figured out right now, Sag. It's this energy of feeling you just gotta be open. Just gotta be open to changing things up, being open to something new, being open to the world again, being open to possibility, being open to good things. Because it seems like we are shutting ourselves off so completely from that we're shutting ourselves so completely off from that nothing's kind of going to happen, right? Because we're just like staying in kind of what we know. here a little bit. Yeah, they want you to have some new experiences. And it doesn't have to be huge things. Just kind of being open to maybe something new. The Magician's here. So again, it's all this manifesting. What you can manifest in this new cycle. What you can kind of bring into your life. Trust that you can kind of bring this stuff into your life and be open to that. Be in that manifesting mode. Be in that mode where you're like, I am the alchemist of my own life and I am going to create it the way I want to create it. I'm going to bring good things towards me and really flip that kind of energy switch here. Flip that to the receiving end of things. Not that life is happening to me or life is out against me or something is not for me, nothing's going to kind of work out, that kind of negative energy, and flip it to, I'm excited to see what is going to come into my life. Maybe affirmations will be good because I'm getting a lot of like affirmations in my head right now. So it might be an important time for affirmations in that sense for you, Sag. But really switch that energy into this, into believing that you can manifest and create anything you really want in this life. Whether that be love, whether that be career, new job. Really feel like you have the power and the ability to do that. Because it's that deep knowing, it's that deep trust on a subconscious level of you believing in yourself that deeply, that I feel will start to change some things for you, that will start to really just open doors and avenues. For Sagittarius, some Knight of Swords energy here. So again, I feel like this manifestation energy is going to kind of bring in, is going to usher in this kind of action, this place where you're maybe moving out of inaction and moving towards action, towards your goals and dreams. Really kind of full speed ahead energy here with this Knight of Swords. It's like that ready to go into battle. You're ready for it, like ready to manifest this new life for yourself. And maybe this is kind of what this aha moment is going to be, and what the step of, hey, I'm going to go talk to someone about this. I think it will kind of be like a sense of a chain reaction within yourself to kind of get you going and making the choice to move in a more positive direction for yourself. Move in a direction that's more open, for sure, to creating the life that you always want. We might have gone through a little plateau here in the last, who knows, it could be 2 years, 5 years, 3 years. We're cycling back to ourselves here, which I love. All right, let's do a little... Yeah, just bring that love into yourself with this Empress card here. Really feel that good things are coming towards you. That you deserve good things to move towards you. We gotta have this big energy shift here. Which therapy might help, but it's not. It's something that we have to decide really for ourselves. That, hey, we are going to do this. We are going to take it one day at a time, and we're going to, you know, work on that path to really feeling good, that we deserve things and that we are abundant here. Okay, I just want to do a little love portion. So for those Sagittarius already in a relationship, we got the Death card. Okay, some of you might be breaking up right now. So for some of you, you might be going through this death energy. Maybe you are having a breakup or ending a relationship of some sort. Again, these are general readings, so don't take it as every Sag is going to have a breakup in these 2 weeks. But some of you might be ending stuff right now. Maybe you're looking for that kind of transitional phase. Maybe you need, could be with an Aries, because the Emperor just kind of popped up here as well. Some really masculine energy and kind of feeling here with this Death card. So again, like I was saying, it could be with this Aries energy that you're kind of ending things with. Maybe you found them a bit too controlling, maybe, or if this person isn't an Aries, you found them maybe too controlling, or they were too like orbly in that sense, where they kind of bossed you around. And you're just kind of ending it because you're like, no, that's not for me. Especially if you're Sag energy, you're kind of just like, I don't know, if you're Sag energy, you're kind of just like, don't like to be bossed around. You know what I mean? You're like very free-spirited, and you have to give Sag to that energy. So for some of you, it looks like you might be kind of breaking up. Again, that's not for everyone there. I'm just saying that's for some of you in a relationship right now. And that's why you also might be going to therapy, is you're going to be like, hey, you know, I need help from this breakup. Anyways, let's go to single Sages. Single Sages. single Sages? What do you got for the single Sages? Victory. So some of you might be just feeling good in your dating pool. You might have a victory over, maybe you are getting into a relationship, or you're starting to feel kind of good or victorious over your dating, feeling hopeful. Let me see what else is for single Sages. For single Sages. Victory, the devil. You might be the devil energy here. Some of you might be getting into a relationship with the Capricorn. Capricorn represents the devil as well. But I think it's victory kind of over the devil here, in the sense that the devil kind of talks about the toxic patterns, the things that maybe chain us down, fear, materialism, things like that kind of just like hold us back. That's kind of what the devil all kind of represents here. So you might be feeling victorious over that. Maybe victorious over toxic old patterns that you've maybe had in relationships, or feeling victorious of that you're, hey, I'm never going to go back to that devil energy. I'm not going to go back to these toxic people, or these toxic, this toxic energy that kind of just keeps me down. Maybe you're having a victory over that choice, and you're kind of feeling good about yourself now. Maybe again, some of you, the devil can just represent a Capricorn, so maybe you are getting into a relationship with a Capricorn. Sag and Capricorn, a good match? I don't know. I don't know. Live your life though, you know. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. They don't lie. They don't lie. I'll read it out. Okay. For Sag, please. For Sag for the 1st to 15th. For Sag for the 1st to 15th. Okay. Sweet. So, energy oracle. First off was you got Door to Spirit reversed. This is an important one. When this card is reversed, you may be feeling some extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing, and you cannot maintain a peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you let go of drama, distractions, intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. So relax, let it go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self, that resides in your own heart center. Allow the connection to grow, and you'll find many new doors will open as a result. This is what I'm talking about, getting back to ourselves, but not in such an isolating way, but in the sense of just finding peace again with ourselves, finding that connection here. And that's what the Hierophant might be all about as well. When I was saying it could be also a spiritual mentor, it could be you turning to spirit and opening up that way, using your, we all have spirit guides, we all have those people there, kind of those spirits, doesn't have to be people, but those spirits there to help us along our journey. And so little people don't take advantage of that and use that. You don't have to carry this whole burden on yourself there. You can bring some to your spiritual team. You can ask them for help. Start appreciating them that they're there, that they're there to help you. Start creating, manifesting that connection with them here. You know, open up a bit. You're going to find more peace kind of when you do, I think. Anyways, that's been the case for me. So I hope that's the case for you too. We also got Cracked Open, and I was laughing just because this is what the energy I'm feeling, okay? This is the energy of kind of rock bottom, in the sense of being like, okay, we're ready to do something about this. We're ready to kind of open up here. Because rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Do not let the weight of and destiny of the world squander your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more into home, into your body, at the center front of your life. It's through extreme pressure of life trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith, our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's difficult times to help us grow in leaps and bounds, and ends in ways that we can only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way, whether you let it happen or not. It's going to happen, so surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to be more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, our pains, our losses transform you into something more of yourself. Stay open to the possibilities that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you to open and surrender to the alchemy of life. Again, opening up, trusting kind of spirit here, talking to them a little bit, helping them through, because you are going, especially at this end of the reading, I could see that full energy, I could see that chapter closing, and you kind of rising back up, Sag. So just because you're here right now does not mean that you won't be here, if that makes sense. I know you can't see my fingers, but I'm just saying, rock bottom's here, good life here. Doesn't mean you'll never get there just because we're here right now. Just a little bit more of the journey on the way up. You're on the escalator, ride up, baby. Keep riding it. All right, Sag, that was your first of the month reading. I hope this helped.